Su hijo mató a 13 personas en la masacre de Columbine y luego se suicidó. Y años más tarde, Sue Klebold, la madre, relata cómo es el funeral de un asesino.
It's hard to talk about the funeral. We had just a very few people there. I think in the room maybe there were 12 people or so. I wanted to have the body cremated before I left the premises because I was so afraid someone would hurt him or take him.
Por más de 20 años, Sue Klebold ha tenido que lidiar con la espantosa tragedia que provocó su hijo Dylan. Sin embargo, hoy se siente preparada para hablar de todo lo que significa ser la madre de un asesino.
It has taken me years to try to accept my son's legacy. The cruel behavior that defined the end of his life showed me that he was a completely different person from the one I knew. Afterwards, people asked, "How could you not know? What kind of a mother were you?" I still ask myself those same questions.
En 1999, Dylan y su amigo Eric entraron con armas y explosivos a la secundaria de Columbine. Mataron a 12 estudiantes y a un profesor. Hirieron de gravedad a más de 20 personas y terminaron por quitarse su propia vida. Algo que para los que conocían a Dylan fue increíblemente inesperado.
Before the things, I thought of myself as a good mom, helping my children become caring, healthy, responsible adults was the most important role in my life. But the tragedy convinced me that I failed as a parent.
A pesar de que Sue ha intentado salir adelante y aprender algo de esta experiencia, sigue sin entender los motivos que tuvo su hijo para cometer tan horrible crimen.
And I said to him, and I said it out loud, and I said, "Darling, help me understand. Help me understand what happened." I said, "That's all I want to understand." And I didn't realize it until this very moment that did become my life's mission.
Por eso, desde que se atrevió a hablar, se ha dedicado a compartir su experiencia con el objetivo de que ningún padre cometa el mismo error que ella siente que cometió y tengan la oportunidad de hacer algo al respecto.
Sometimes he would seem, distant or quiet. And I remember asking him, "Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? You seem so tired." And he'd stand up and say, "I've got a lot of homework. I need to go to bed."
And you let it go.
And I let it go. And that's the difference. I would dig, if it were me today, I would dig and dig and dig. I mean, I had all those illusions that everything was okay because, and more than anything else, because my love for him was so strong. I felt that I was a good mom, that he could talk to me about anything. Part of the shock of this was that learning that what I believed and how I lived and how I parented was an invention in my own mind.
Y es que ella dice que lo que más lamenta fue no darse cuenta de que su hijo estaba sufriendo, pues creía conocerlo. Pero una vez que murió, comenzó a descubrir todo lo que pasaba en la cabeza de Dylan.
I hate my life. I want to. I have a nice family, good house, couple of good friends, no girls, nobody accepting me, even though I want to be accepted.
Él parecía un chico normal con metas y objetivos, y a pesar de ser un poco tímido, nadie hubiera pensado lo que se traía entre manos.
So, you get better chances after high school as far as college goes. Maybe a scholarship.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are you an independent learner or group learner?
Probably independent.
Pero su madre cree que si ella hubiera puesto solo un poco más de atención, podría haber evitado la tragedia.
If I had recognized that Dylan was experiencing some real mental distress, he would not have been there. He would have gotten help. I don't ever for a moment mean to imply that I'm not conscious of the fact that he was, because I am.
Sue no niega que se siente culpable y ha intentado explicar por qué no logró darse cuenta a tiempo de lo que estaba pasando con su hijo, pero tanto la gente como los medios la juzgaban e incluso la culpaban por lo que pasó.
I remember looking up at windows because I was afraid of the media. And I was constantly watching to make sure someone wasn't on some ladder somewhere trying to look in, snapping pictures of Dylan in his casket or snapping pictures of us.
Por eso, y por todo lo que le costó aceptar la realidad, Sue Klebold se demoró varios años en contar su versión de los hechos, pues no sabía cómo se lo tomaría el público.
What do you say to the parents who say, how did you not know? How did you not see the making? You were asleep at the wheel.
I know many people believe that, and I know that I would have said that if it had been the other way around and my child had been one who was by someone else. There were no behaviors there that I could see that indicated to me that he was a danger to himself or anyone else. And when you believe in someone and you perceive them to be mentally healthy, and I believe Dylan with all my heart that he was a good human being, I was parenting what I perceived to be a normal, happy, as happy as a teen can be because it's a difficult time. I was not looking for weapons. I was not looking for any of these things that indicated that he was very disturbed. So it is hard to believe. I know that some people can't believe it. But I would only say that people who can't believe it should be very cautious because perhaps they're at greater risk because they're not able to look for those things.
La madre del doctor de Columbine escribió un libro en el que relata todo lo que esta tragedia trajo a su vida. Perder a su hijo adolescente a manos del suicidio. Ser conocida como la madre de una en masa. La culpa por no haberse dado cuenta a tiempo y todo lo que esta masacre pudo significar para los siguientes roteos escolares que sucedieron al provocado por Dylan y su amigo en 1999. Después de más de 20 años del roteo, ella sigue pidiendo disculpas a todos quienes de una u otra forma estuvieron involucrados e intenta hacer un aporte para la sociedad sacando lo mejor que puede de esta terrible experiencia.
I am terribly sorry for what Dylan did, for what his role in this tragedy was. And that my offering, the only thing that I know to do, is to do what I've done, to try to write a book and share what my truth is and to see if anybody can learn anything from it. I offer it with love and to use whatever proceeds I have to explore why these things happen and do what I can to make sure they don't ever happen again.